My name is Ian Hawkins. Today I'm in Brighton talking about a subject very close to my heart. And my face, that's right, glasses, with local entrepreneur Jason Kirk.
Kirk and Kirk, that's your business. Tell me all about it. How did it come to be?
Kirk and Kirk is Jason Kirk and Karen Kirk. Karen Kirk is the creative director and the designer. But my family's been in optics for 100 years. My grandfather, Sydney, and his brother, Percy, set up a company called Kirk Brothers back in 1919. They had this idea that if they could help the industry be successful and make London a centre of optical excellence, it would help their business. So they took a really generous, magnanimous approach to the way that they approached how they did business. And that really inspires Karen and I today. We believe in the industry, we believe in the future of optics and how glasses can make people feel. We want to produce something that makes people feel excited and inspired by eyewear. That's our challenge. Dad was an optician. My dad had the village optician in Chalfont St Giles. I was working for L'Oreal at the time. And my dad said, I'm clearing out the practice. And there were just these incredible, beautiful glasses inside this box. They were blues and greens and upswept. I'd never seen anything like it before. I was like, oh, this is fantastic. What is this? He said, well, it's some stuff that your grandfather designed and I've got them left over. If you want them, keep them. Okay, keep them. So I took a week off work. I went up to London, showed all these glasses to the designers of the day, and it was people like Nick Coleman and Helen Storey, all the people around Carnaby Street. Everybody loved what we were doing. I went into work on the Monday, that very Monday, and they said, I'm afraid we've got bad news. We're gonna have to make you redundant. And they gave me a little bit of money, and I went and spent that money making some more glasses, and 30 years later, Kirk and Kirk is out there selling glasses to the best independent opticians, and we travel all over the world, and we love it.
So who's a Kirk and Kirk customer?
The people that wear Kirk and Kirk share an attitude. I think that's the best way to describe them, because it's very hard to pinpoint an age or a gender. If you're independent, if you're free-spirited, if you're creative, if you're not driven by labels, and you make your own independent decisions, then you're our audience. And there's a real sense of community amongst that audience. I think you can spot the person. Sometimes I'll see people wearing a pair of interesting, colourful glasses from a distance, not be certain that they're ours, but tell by the demeanour of the person wearing them that they probably are ours. People have different relationships with labels, don't they? Some people need to hide behind a label, and that's because they're not necessarily sure about what they want to say about themselves, and they believe that that label says something about them. But the people that are wearing Kirk and Kirk have this, I guess it's a confidence, I guess it's a security, they know who they are. But Karen and I really try to innovate. We want people to think differently about eyewear. We want people to care about eyewear. We want people to make informed decisions. If you make a decision that you want inexpensive glasses, you know where to go. What we want is for people to understand what it is that they're paying for. And I don't really mind what decision people make about their glasses, about their shoes. I'm not snobby about anything like that, as long as that decision is informed. And so there's that proximity that we want to have, that relationship that we want to have with our consumers, where we're one step removed from them, which is a challenge, but we want to have that proximity and that accessibility so that we can share our experience and our knowledge to allow people to make an informed decision.
What about help from government, local or large government? What sort of help have you had?
We've had some great support from local government. We've had some grants which are from Brighton-based Invest4, for example, who've really been supportive and allowed us to develop our business, and they listen and understand. I think Brighton has a unique approach to local government. People know each other, people recognise each other, and there's a proximity and there's a pride. There's a pride in being from Brighton. So we're very proud to be a local Brighton business, and we talk about that and we shout about that whenever we have the opportunity. We're an employer. We want people to get involved. We allow people to come close and share time with us as a company and understand. We invite people to understand what it is that we're all about. And we try to work with local businesses wherever we get the opportunity. We are forever ambitious. I'm as driven as I was 30 years ago. When we started in optics, certainly in the UK, it was a very conservative business and it was hard to get people to move forward. Now we have, in the UK, we have about 120 independent clients, all spread all over the country, all in different places, so you won't find them next to each other, they're not competing with each other. But it suggests that stores, opticians, retailers, and the community and consumers are open to wearing exciting eyewear. So there's been progress, and I want there to be so much more progress. You know, my grandfather drove the industry forward with his brother. My dad was an absolutely brilliant specialist medical optician. He believed in what he was doing and wanted to bring that skill and experience to his community. And Karen and I want to change the way that people enjoy and are inspired by eyewear.